Okay, Dad, I'm gonna ask you. So, you 5 days left. You get blown up, and you gotta go to Saigon, and you going to all these different places. So, when do you finally make it back home?
I got back to San Antonio probably about 7 months after being blown up in Vietnam, and I had 4 months of therapy and surgeries and stuff in Yokohama, Japan. Then they sent me to San Antonio and they did some extra stuff, and then they let me go home for 2 weeks. And then I had to go back to San Antonio and finish the rest of my time because it was a 2-year obligation. And so I went back to San Antonio and finished up my time, and they let me out.
Okay.
2 years. I put my whole 2 years in.
Put your 2 years in. So that's commendable. And you come back home. And so how is everything? You didn't have probably the most traumatic experience of your whole life. So how are things coming back home after something like that?
I came back home. I came back home on a Greyhound bus. I came back to downtown Houston and was completely lost. And one of my cousins seen me, and they told my cousin that I seen Donnie downtown. He looked like he was lost. And so I caught a bus I had about 12 buses pass me, and I caught a bus and come to Acres Home. And that's where my family met me at Acres Home. My wife and her dad met me at Acres Home at Garden City Park.
Garden City Park.
At the grocery store.
Shout out to the fofo. Okay, so you come home. How are things with you and your wife when you come home?
Everything was good. It was great. Money was saved. Stayed with her daddy. And we start processing. And I started talking to my grandfather. He told me to let me have some land. And I bought acre land from him. And I started progressing along to build my house. Now, within 6 months, I built a new house.
So you built you a new house, okay? And how much did it cost to buy an acre of land back then?
My grandfather gave it to me. He told me to give him $600, and just because he wanted to do some work on the house, and then that was good enough. And he gave me the deed.
So you got an acre of land for $600.
I did.
Okay, that's a blessing.
It was a big blessing. It was just a gift.
Yeah.
It was a gift.
So shout out to your grandfather.
He was a good man.
Cause I lived in that house. That's a great house. It's still up to this day.
Good house. It was a good house.
So did you have any effects from war?
Never had no effects. I never had no flashbacks and nothing from Vietnam, because I had people back home praying for me. Right. So when I came back, I didn't have no problem. I went straight back to my job that I left when I was drafted. They gave me all my raises. They gave me all the bonuses they gave. They gave everything that they gave me while I was gone for the whole 2 years.
Oh, okay. So now you back home, you back working, and everything seemed like it's going good for you.
I was doing good. I came home, built my house, and completely furnished from front to back, new furniture, custom drapers, a blacktop driveway put in. I had bought a brand new car. Had everything we needed.
Everything. So you got all this nice, beautiful stuff, everything you could ever want. And so then what happens?
My grandparents got a chance to enjoy my house. I had all the family reunions at my house, and my grandmother got a chance to enjoy my house until she died at 104. I gave back. It was a give back. Showing them how much they did for me, how much I appreciated. And they was proud of my house. They showed everybody my house. This is what my grandson built.
That's good. And
And my grandfather told me, "You ain't disabled. Take your butt to work." He said, "Save your money, and when you get tired, come home. Tell them you're gonna retire and come home." And that's what I did. When I got 62, I came home.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
43 years, 10 months.